Hey everybody. Hey. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, G Mama, I just recognized I messed up. I said 10:30, I know on Instagram, but I think I scheduled on StreamYard 10:40, so it wouldn't let me start. But we got it now. On StreamYard 10:40, so it wouldn't let me. That was loud. Let me go to the beginning. Hey, Lashes Journey. Hey, my Renaissance Grandma. Hey, 2%. Hey, Sifting Some Soil 55. Hey, G Mama. Thank you. Hey, Skinner Farms. Oh, it's going fast now. Hey, AKA Bread Company. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Doing Better with Mariah. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Bougie Prepper. Hey, sis. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Okay, it's doing good. Okay. So, as y'all see, the topic is don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? So, how many people are guilty of doing that sometimes? I have a hey, Andell Homestead. Good evening. What made me think about that? Because it's pertaining to us in the garden. But this week, uh, which a lot of people have been invested in Bitcoin, Bitcoin fell 50%. And a lot of people have put their trust in Bitcoin, but Bitcoin let them down this week. And a lot of people got put into bad situations because they lost a lot of money. Yeah, we all guilty of it. But we learn from our mistakes, right? But the thing with Bitcoin, because people put their life savings, that would be their retirement into certain investments. And um, some people can't come back from that. My glass is dirty. Some people can't no, sifting some soil is it's not a setup. It's that you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to learn to kind of, a third over here, a third over here, a third over here. You always have to have some type of safety net. Yes, diversity. That's right, Mariah. You have to have some type of safety net. But before I go on, um, if you haven't hit that like button, can you hit that like button? Um, and another thing, and I hope people see this replay, uh, is that I done away with my PO box. So please don't send me anything. That's an expense that I just decided that it wasn't worth it at this time, because I'm not being monetized and I'm not making no money from it. So I'll wait till later on when I really, really need it. You learn your priorities when you're doing things. Yes. Bougie prepper, everything that glitter is not gold. Lashes Journey, I thought it was free. You thought what was free? Yeah, Bougie prepper, it cost. Oh, the PO box, no, it's not free. It's actually a expense, but if you have a business, you could, write it off. I don't have a business, but if I start making money from YouTube, then that's something that I'll put towards, a PO box. Hey, Sandra, living a full life. Greetings. You say you listening from bed. I understand. Hey, Gadesh Farm Homestead. Good evening. Oh yeah, you going to bed too. I understand. Hey, James Franklin and 38 Things. Good evening. Skinner Farm say cost me $60 a year, I think, for my P.O. box. That's a good price. I think mine was 80 something for 6 months. It just depends. Yeah, so yeah, I got rid of that. That's one expense I don't have to worry about. But back to Bitcoin, I can remember in the beginning, a lot of people lost money. And because it was just getting off the ground, um, a lot of people lost in the early beginning. Oh, see, Bougie Purpose say hers was $90 for 3 months. That's expensive. That's real expensive. And Dale's, hers is 40 something for 6 months. Hey, Gotham Creations. Good evening. Yeah, it's money. And then they'll not to get off subject, but I hope that some people came and watched some of your videos for your watch hours. I hope they was able to put a dent in it. My Renaissance grandma, yes, totally have to cut back on some things. I'll have to give up my $30 a month for Goalie, which helps my GI and make my own. Okay. Long as you're making your own, my Renaissance grandma, it's probably better for you too. Okay. Kadesh Farm Homestead Q Mines is 80 for 6 months. Yeah, that's a lot. But it's not a lot if you have the subscribers and you're getting paid. Good evening, Sunday, Backyard Farmer. Thank you. I'm still about 1,600 away, but it will come. So sweet of you, Hudson. Oh, no problem, and Dale. That's what we do. So everybody see that, and Dale still looking for some watch hours. So if y'all have some time, go run her playlist. We can accomplish everything with a village. Oh, okay then, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you. Skinner Farms, I'm way away from subs and hours. Oh, you're not by yourself. We together. Good evening, Red Road Homestead. Yeah, I was just telling my mod um about how I took off my number on my channel because I just that's not what I'm worried about. I'm just, when I'm out there gardening or when I have one of my projects, uh, I love to share. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and it'll come. I know my watch hours are not level with my subscribers, so it'll come. Oh yeah. So if y'all haven't been over to Kadesh Farm Homestead, go check her out. She just did a thing with, I saw the video like 1,000 times. Justin Rose. She was one of the winners with his what do you call it? He had a homestead thing. HOA. Justin Rose. That's what it was. So if y'all follow him, y'all probably seen it already. But she was one of the winners. And she's here in Tennessee. I thought I saw somebody else. Let me. Everybody speaking to each other. James Franklin, you will be there too. It'll all come for everybody. So, okay. So a lot of people, okay. So Bitcoin went down 50%. And it's a lot of people that had all their money in that. So that's go up the homeless too. It's gonna be a lot of people in the rut. So what Bitcoin made me think about is how we put all our eggs in the basket in the garden. So I don't know how everybody's weather is doing, but people have starts, people plant in ground, and people plant in containers. And usually it's one or the other. But to not put all your eggs in one basket, it's good to do both of them. Because if your vegetables and your plants don't do good in ground, you still have your containers. And if your containers don't do good, you still have in ground. Y'all get what I'm saying? And then, just like the people that's doing the high, they have that. And, for the inside, I have my grow tent because, um, let me show y'all this. And I don't know if I'm just the only one. Probably everybody is like this. So, we make our own slips for sweet potatoes, right? So it's about that time where everybody plant their sweet potatoes, they slips. How many people got a whole bunch of slips left? James Franklin, thank you, but I have to make a lot more videos and more often to see anything from it. Okay, James Franklin. Your mama say right. That's why I've been spreading my herbs around instead of keeping one in each pot. Right. Anybody got they sweet potato slip still going? Yep, Kadesh Farm, she still have hers. Let me show y'all. Really, Red Rose Homestead? So my slips is outside. I got mine in the Dollar Tree grow bag that Broke Farmer did. And I'm trying to see if a spider on this pot because I don't want to bring it over here. Spider. I don't play with spiders. So my stuff is planted. But look at this. It's still going strong. Good evening, zombie prepper. And then they possess them, so they be grabbing on other stuff. Red Rose said, I scream. I hope not. James Franklin said, I'll be doing the same soon, G Mama. I think it's best I let mine. Oh, where it go? Best I let my soil heat up just a little bit more. I planted some basil in the middle. Hopefully it helps repel a couple of pests. I planted some nasturtiums. But look at all of this. They just going away. Y'all see all them slip? Ooh. I thought I saw something. It might be dirt. I don't know. I'm about to put this back down. But these slips is in my grow tent. That's where I keep this pot at. G Mama say I planted some basil in the middle. Hopefully it helps repel a couple of pests. Red Rose, that is awesome. Thank you. System some soil. The squirrels ate the first sweet potatoes. Oh, them squirrels. Just picked up lashes. Looking forward to learning from her. Oh, thank you, Skinner Farms. Y'all go visit each other. Good evening, Auntie's backyard. Hey, sis. I just planted some turnips and collards today, James Franklin. Oh, cover cloth helps keep pests out of your taters. Oh, okay. What's cover like a what do they call them? A cover cloth. Oh, like you would I'm about to say a ground cover. It's not that. I know what you're talking about though. And because I was cleaning out my grow tent, I want y'all to see my buddy here. He not growing fast, but I love him the same. He's still living. See, he's showing you his his under leaves. This is my frost cloth. This is my peppercorn plant. He's in the grow tent and he's been chilling. So he's still living. That's just a little update. See them over there. Both of them is like vine and plants. My Renaissance grandma, yes, sweet potato slips are possessive. Last year I had to cut them to get out the door because they had wrapped around everything and I couldn't walk. Yeah, they like that. Lashes, thank you. I'm here watching your fried bologna sandwich, Skinner Farms. Ooh, ain't that like a fried bologna sandwich? And Dale, wow, I really want to grow that. How did you get the seed to germinate? And Dale, are you talking about the peppercorn plant? James Franklin, I have some, but it seems my vines will do better. But we will see. I couldn't get a peppercorn seed to germinate. Okay, and Dale, I went on Etsy and just Googled peppercorn and found the one that had the best ratings, and they sent it to me. And it was good. I can't remember who I ordered it from. Yeah, but they sent it to me. I didn't do it by seed. And I have to I'll probably up pot it and then put some type of trellis around it because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be trellising on something. So I forgot too who um told me to go to the agent store for my lemongrass. So I went and I think these three only cost me like 38 cents. But I got them in some water and I'm letting them root before I put them outside. Y'all see those roots? I'm gonna let them root a little bit more. Good night, Kadesh Farm Homestead, and congratulations on your new homestead. So this is my lemongrass, and I wish I took my turmeric outside today too. The leaves are so pretty, and they're about real high. I had them in my grow tent. I took them outside to get some air, and when I was about to bring them in, some ants had already started getting in them, so I just kept them outside. $5 for 5 of those. Mm. Did you go to the Asia store or did you get you got them at a regular store? Oh, thank you, Kadesh Farms. Oh, you okay, Andel? I think I missed something. Oh, at the nursery. Yeah, that's why. I just went to a regular Asian store and got them. And I think they sell them by per pound. So when I got three, that's how much it cost. But yeah, I had watched a video to see, and what I did was I cut the top of these, and this look like from here to here, that's the new growth. So once the roots start really coming in, then I'll plant them outside. But I'm ready. And then I feel those prayers. I've been in the hospital for a couple of days with double pneumonia, but I'm home now getting better. Oh my God, and Dale, I hope you feel better. Well, you say you're getting better, but I'm going to keep my prayers in for you. Hey, Auntie Cynthia's Backyard Gardening Tips. Good evening. I think I was just buying plants that day. Okay. Everybody sent a prayer for Andale. That she get better. Are we doing good on likes? Let's see. 24 watching and 21 likes. We need 3 people to hit that like button. Yes. God is hearing all the prayers. And you was just on like looking after somebody else when you went to Ohio. But that's all right. It's already written. You go heal. We already know. Yeah. So we go on to, I was watching the news. Hey, Ma, at Patricia Hudson. Good evening. I was watching the news, and how about they said that extreme couponers is getting popular again. So this is my suggestion to everybody since the prices are going back up is learn your stores. Even though I usually do Kroger deals, whatever store is in your state, learn those stores. When you shop, just look at the items that, even if you're not purchasing it, look at the items that you usually buy and check out the price and be mindful of like if the price going up or down, up or down. Learn the discounts for those stores and learn the coupons for those stores. And most stores have digital coupons now. Yes, 2%. It's all digital. Good evening, Cassandra Dominic. And they'll say, yeah, oh well, it happens. I'm on the upside now. I have to get well enough for next weekend. Right. And don't be trying to go too fast. You make sure you're good. So, and I said before too, every time you go in a store, from the Targets, the every store, the clothing stores, the retail stores, the grocery stores, always check their clearance. Always check their clearance. Every store has some type of clearance. And it'd be some good stuff in the clearance too. Skinner Farms, another scare tactic if you ask me. But I wasn't scared the first time, just me. Right, right. But you know, it's so funny you said that. G Mama, my son has been trying to show me how to use those digital coupons. Um, the thing, okay, I don't know. Y'all have to follow me with this. So, you know that a lot of people come over to the United States because like making money is like crazy. Like you can make as much money as you want to. So with the pandemic with mostly a lot of stuff down, a lot of companies lost. You know what? I was gonna give y'all this book. I was gonna reference this book for y'all. So they lost a lot of money, and you know they want that money back. So it's about the demand. So I believe it's a tactic of, okay, say like right now it's real big about the baby formula. So now that it's scarce, soon as it come back, I bet you that the price is gonna be up. And people are gonna be so desperate for it, they're not even gonna think about the price. They go buy that milk. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you. But we'll see. And everything, it's a lot of stuff that the chickens, as soon as they come back, because they had already went up on chicken, but as soon as it come back, it's gonna be even higher after all of this. James Franklin said, really, can you grow peppercorn from the supermarket? I believe it's possible, but it's a long process. And you could probably Google it to see. But it's just easier to get the plant. Yes, and Dale, it is scary. But, you know, that's why I wanted to get that book. That book is about how money works. And I think I got it like on one of my earlier books. How money works. But if not just because stuff happening, if people just stocked up on stuff that they know that they need, a lot of this wouldn't be a big situation. And you don't even have to be like a prepper or a hoarder or whatever they want to call them. You just have to, I mean, it should just be a way of life, really. Auntie say, Andale, that's good enough for now. I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, more expensive. But you have to, I mean, the people that didn't coupon, now you got to start couponing if you want to survive it. You just got to go around, you know, it's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm gonna say it like that. Miss Cynthia say we need gas to get everywhere. I paid $5.29 a gallon here in upstate New York, Zone 6AB. Yeah, that's a lot. Skinner Farms, my biggest problem is I've always used what I have available on hand. Get resourceful. Y'all, I know not everyone has the property that I do, just what I'm used to and how I grew up. Right. AOVO on the farm, Southern Illinois. This is good advice. G Mama grows. My mama called it buying in bulk. Right, right. And Skinner Farms, the thing is that I'm in an apartment, but I'm telling you, like, I can really say that um, I could last a year with what but because I coupon, so I've always like stocked up on stuff. You know, I didn't went a year without buying laundry detergent because I just had it in stock that much. And I bought it at the lowest cost possible. You know, it's a lot of people, and it is probably some in this chat. It's a lot of people that just go and pick up and they don't look at the price, they just get it. And that's just giving the money back to the company. I want to keep a lot of money in my pocket. Okay, so um Shop Smart uh with this channel, 2% say she guilty of that. Yeah. With this channel, um the community tab is used a lot. So I'm behind in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, Skinner Farms, that's it. You say I'm behind in the chat, James Franklin? That baby formula is so expensive, and she used WIC. It's hard for mothers to buy extra of that. Yeah, and but the thing is, just like my sisters, they get assistance, and um they don't shop like and look at the price. You know, it's a difference when you shop. Like they have coupons for baby formula. Baby formula is on clearance sometimes. Not that it's nothing wrong with it, but you just have to be looking for it. If you're not looking for it, then you don't find those type of deals. And most people don't find those type of deals because they're not looking for it. But I know what you're saying, Wick. I got Wick with my son. I was so happy for that Wick. But that baby formula is expensive, but watch it go up some more. Miss Cynthia say they are cleaning my pockets out. That gas ain't no joke, Miss Cynthia. Look, now I'm really lost. Now James Franklin, I'm behind. Thank you. Good evening, Mama J. You jinxed me. Systems of Soar 55. I just read we need to save 1,000 to 2,000 if we have a federal crisis. Oh, I believe it, Systems of Soul. I just started this year with my petty cash. Right, 2%. It is good. I was so happy. I had just started working at Chrysler when I was back in Michigan. And so I got to get it when my son was born. Skinner Farms, I'm on empty nester now. So I'm usually pretty good when I go to the stores. I go spend a bunch at once, but I also raise my own meat and as many vegetables as I can. That's good. I'm an empty nester too. Congratulations, no. Mama J, I'm glad to be here with you all night. All tonight. I said all night. We ain't gonna be all night. Miss Cynthia say we can't get to the deals if we can't afford the gas. That's true. That's true, but you know what? The reality is that it's a war going on. So you go have to figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I started what they call low income growing up. And guess what? We survived. So it's all in your on how you what you call it? It's all in on how you respond to things. Skinner Farms, y'all can usually get hooked up with a local farmer like myself, and they will work out a deal with you. Just saying. Look up my videos about filling the freezer. Right. Can't do all nighters anymore. LOL. Right, 2%. I understand. Hey, apartment prepper. Good evening. But okay, say this. And I was younger then too, but just say when I was in college, I moved off campus, right? And some people pride they don't let them do certain things. So I had just enough to go to school and I had enough to pay my rent. So when it came, I didn't have a car, but when it came to going to the grocery store, guess how I got to the grocery store? I walked, and it wasn't close. It was probably about a 10-mile walk. So that means I had to walk to the store and I had to go back, um, walk back to my apartment with a whole bunch of grocery bags. It's just on how you look at things. The thing is, like I told one of my coworkers, I'm not for no party because in reality, don't no party care about the little people. I'm about surviving this. In one way or the other, I'm going to survive it. Well, Memorial Day coming up and barbecue ribs are 2 for about, let me see what my mama put. 2 for about 30. Everyone will get one bone, right? It's all about perspective, right? Southern Illinois. Skinner Farms also have videos on how to grow a lot of food in containers. Yep, that's true, Skinner Farms. You ain't saying nothing but the truth. You got a shopping cart? Who, me, 2%? Determination. That's exactly it. I take 2 buses to get to the grocery store. It sucks, but I have to do it. That right, because you determined. I mean, you're not gonna go without. 10 miles. You can push me home in the shopping cart. No, I carried those bags, but they do have those little baskets with the wheel on it. Southern Western Indiana. Um, I'm gonna say this. I'm not sure. Probably like I know 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. Are you close to Evansville, Indiana? Skinner's Farm. Skinner, I was sub to you, but never got a notification. Wonder if YouTube unsub me to your channel also. Can someone put a link to Skinner Farms, please? I'm preparing for the worst case scenario. Right, Miss Cynthia. That's true. Thanks, Andale. Thank you, G Mama. Southern Illinois. Some people are more hardy than others. My parents were awesome. I learned a lot from them when they were alive, but I am a wimp compared to them. Thanks, y'all. No problem, Skinner Farms. But if you had a will to survive, you're going to survive under whatever circumstances. That's just like um, a few of the clips that I did see. People fled in Ukraine. You know, they had the will to survive. They could have just sat there. They could have just sat there and just said, you know, that's the end. But some of them had the will to survive. But Skinner Farms, what's that Skinner? Oh, Evansville. I'm 2 hours from Evansville. Okay, so you about 4 hours from me. I'm in Nashville. My time in the Army didn't hurt anything either. Oh, that was nice. I know you got a lot of skills. Much love to you, Andale. But that's why I'm constantly learning. I'm on a bread journey right now, and I'm doing pretty good, I could say, you know. But I'm putting it in my mind that I'm not gonna go to the grocery store for bread. I'm gonna cook it or I'm gonna bake it. So that's what I've been doing, baking bread once a week just to see, and it's pretty good too. And it's a lot of easy bread recipes online for you to try it. But I know that um, when I was younger, you know, and food wasn't it wasn't a lot of food. So like you would whatever I had, I would eat bread with it because bread is filling. So I love bread. Are you going to Kentucky meetup? I didn't know it was a Kentucky meetup. I'm telling you, 2%. It is not that. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's not that hard, but if you try it a couple of times, you'll be surprised. I'm in my early 50s and just now learning how to cook from scratch. Right, but you still taking that initiative, apartment prepper. Did I tell you I cheated and bought a bread machine? That's fine. But at the same time, if the power out and you need some bread, you gonna have to learn the hard way. But yeah, have you made some bread, G Mama? Oh, Red Road Homestead, she got her one too. She laughing. She must ain't made no bread yet. I think I'm on my I think I'm on my third loaf. September 10th, Grand River, Kentucky. I'm gonna have to check it out and see what they talking about. Are you going Skinner Farms? Oh yeah, yogurt too. You know I got that cheese book. I can't wait. I look at the price. I'm cheap and want a big bang for my buck. For a bread machine, James Franklin. I'm on Facebook, but not as Growing with Hudson. We do make bread, but it molds very fast for us. So y'all don't eat a lot, Andale? Because mine been going pretty good. I am going to make cheese this week. Are you gonna make a video of it, Red Road Homestead? Yeah, I got this book right here with my Azure order. So it's but the thing is with this book, it's not the regular cheese. This is like soft cheese, cream cheese, a whole bunch of different other types of cheese. But I still want to make all of them. Okay, I'll make sure I look out for that video, Red Road. But yeah, I don't want to make it seem like people really have to be here. I kind of want to be a convenience for people. You know, you just so happen to be on YouTube today and you like, oh, let me see what Growing with Hudson up to. Um, this week, especially with work, uh, YouTube can be overwhelming. And that's why I'm not really worried about my numbers either, because um, you know, it's life and we doing stuff. You know, y'all know I'm putting I'm putting a beehive together. I still gotta do my frames for my bottom. This is just like one of the parts for the frame. It's 4 pieces. I am making dream cheese using yogurt. Okay. 2% say that's a huge book. Did you get it on Amazon? No, I got it from my Azure Standard order. They sell everything at Azure Standard. Maybe I'm behind because I keep buffering. Yeah, I don't think I buffer. Or maybe I have. I don't know. You know, this internet stuff. Yeah, y'all check out. I'm telling you, y'all, it's some gems in here. Miss Cynthia, she got a lot of garden experience and a whole bunch of other experience. If you got a small space apartment prepper, she just like me. We just like each other. I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, on Facebook. Yes, absolutely. I'm going again this year. Okay. My canner is still in. CG Mama, you slipping. You need to go ahead and do some stuff. I'm all over the place, y'all. I was caught up, but I had to go back. I'm gonna check it out, Skinner Farms, and see how my work schedule is. Okay. So I saw Andale say her bread mold like in 3 days. It's just the two of us. I think we need to be more intentional and freeze some slices for toast. Yes, Andale, that's it. That's it. That to preserve it, yes. Or you could put it in the refrigerator. The refrigerator preserve it too a little longer. Y'all, I'm catching up, okay? Okay, my Renaissance grandma said homemade bread only lasts 3 days and then needs to be frozen. It doesn't have the preservatives like store bought to last longer. Now, my Renaissance grandma, my bread lasts longer than that. I put it in my little, you know how if you take a cake somewhere and it be in one of them cake things, that's what I put my bread in. Almost like a bread box. Oh, you have a hive but no bees right now? Now, what you got over there, G Mama? Talking about you looking at bee junk now. Sifting some soil. I was driving when it jumped. I was driving when you was putting it together. Okay. Okay, Red Rose Homestead. I'm trying to get my watch hours. Seeing my viewers are not watching like they were. I got the subs though. Okay. So yes, Skinner Farms. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm gonna tell you something in a minute, but if one of my moderators will put up Red Road Homestead's link, so if you guys have the time to go over there, and if you're not subbed, check her out. Um, but if you could, you have any playlists over there, Red Road? Check out and run her playlist. Oh, you don't have no fire escapes apartment prepper? Okay, hold on. Apartment prep, that's awesome, and you can learn the bread now. Jihad, hold that book up again, please. It's called The Home Creamery by Kathy Farrell Kingsley. Thank you, G Mama. Very small. Oh, floor, no balcony. Okay. But you making it happen over there, apartment prepper. You doing really good. You are making a situation out of your situation. I think you're doing really good. Skinner Farms, I'm in an apartment and I do container gardening too. But I actually know that I do a lot for apartment because I'm on the ground level. So I use like uh different spaces and on the ground. Thank you, G Mama, for posting Miss Cynthia's link. Skinner Farm say I'm doing a couple of cooking videos tomorrow and a mail call, but it'll be different days when they come out. Okay. Miss Cynthia say I'm getting my sister to start growing some food in her apartment instead of house plants. She is excited. Ooh, I'm excited for her. 2% talking about brother being on the fifth floor. Um, G Mama say my neighbors put up a greenhouse because she watched me set mine up. Then hers flew into my yard. See, I'm trying to do that StreamYard chat and I'm missing out. Oh, G Mama, she say she looking at hives and equipment. Woo! I know that's why I got mine a little at a time. Oh, thank you, G Mama, for sharing their links. Man, it's a lot you can do indoors though. You showed that apartment prepper. Oh, you doing really good. Oh, good night, Red Road Homestead. Thank you for coming. We'll probably be right behind you too. Oh, thank you, Miss Cynthia. Thank you. But like I said, with the people um that are gardening and just recently started gardening since all this stuff started happening, I just feel like God got his hands on us and he directed us to do what we're supposed to do. Um, but like I say, I'm definitely determined to survive all this mess, no matter what. So I didn't want to keep y'all all night, but one thing I wanted to tell you guys is for the people that don't know, I joined my bee association um, in Nashville. So tomorrow is the first meeting that I'm going to, but before the meeting, they have a how do you say it, apiary um, with some hives, and so I'm gonna get to experience the bees tomorrow. Put on my suit and do all that. Probably work with my smoke. So I'm excited about that. Um, yeah. So for the people that don't know, that in my future, I'm gonna have me something to put all this to work. But before I do all that, I want to prep up for it and I want to be experienced. Just like, I'm still in my apartment, but I'm putting my beehive together. So when I do move, then I could just set up shop. I ain't got to put it together and do all that, take up that time, that wasted time. So while I'm waiting, I'm doing stuff to prep up for it. The main key is making bread is not to over knead it. And if you use yeast, wait and allow it to proof. Miss Cynthia say that's absolutely right. God got me. Right. How fun. Good for you. That's the way to do it. Yay. That's an awesome idea. I'm gonna try to catch some video too of it. That sounds exciting. I'm sure that you will be a good beekeeper. Thank you, Cassandra. But yeah, I just really appreciate you guys for coming to spend some of y'all late night with me. I know some of us is on different time zones, so I appreciate you. But for the people that's watching the replay and get to the end, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, watch the video, like, and comment. But here over at Growing with Hudson, we really use our community tab. So even if I'm not putting out videos, or if I miss a week or whatever, y'all could always come to the community tab and leave me a message. Or check me out on Instagram, because I'm on Instagram at Growing with Hudson too. And they'll say, you have plans, Hudson. That's wonderful. Apartment Prepper, I'm glad I caught part of your live. Do anyone know how to cure meat? Probably Skinner Farms. Jane Franklin, go over to Skinner Farms. They process their meat. So I'm sure you'll learn something. So glad I caught you. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Y'all have a wonderful night. Be blessed. And I'm praying for all of y'all. And I'm praying for all of us, because we go baking through this. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Thanks, Ma.